Osiris, we're approaching Nessus. Scanners show radial aerial surges near the impact site.
Whatever landed here must be of great interest to the Vex. We need to find out why. The destruction of the Witness was an inflection point. All of Sol is reeling from your accomplishments, Guardian. I'm leaving you and Saint to run down this lead while I assess the fallout of our historic victory. Make contact with Failsafe and update me once you have some hard data. Good luck.
Failsafe will be so happy to see you, Guardian. She's been stuck in the Exodus Black for so long. I can't wait to tell her what Osiris has planned. But first, the Vex. Show them that even after our biggest victory, the Vanguard does not sleep.
Captain, you actually came! And it only took a minor cataclysm.
Failsafe! What can you tell us about the anomaly that landed here?
Whatever it is, it's causing the Vex to change. And they hate changing. It's kind of freaking me out. If you reconnect me to my external data array, I can provide a more detailed analysis. I'd do it myself, but this shipwreck is the closest thing I have to a body.
For now, Osiris has a surprise once we're finished here.
Your tone suggests a high probability of exciting news. I am properly motivated. Let's go! Hey, before we go, could you clear out some Vex for me? They put me in quarantine after the impact. So rude. Once their local infrastructure is destroyed, along with their enviable autonomous bodies, my connectivity will be re-enabled.
So the linear is one pierce run.
The Vex quarantine has been broken. I'm free. We can now survey the impact site and reintegrate the data array. My Calamity is your tourist destination. Funny how that keeps happening.
Osiris thinks that this anomaly could be paracausal. Maybe that's why the Vags are so curious.
That makes sense. Prediction is their whole thing, and they never saw this coming.
There, the impact site. It doesn't look like a crater. It punched right through the planetary crust.
Well, yeah. If it transferred kinetic energy like a meteor, I'd be a fine cloud of particulates right now. Which supports my initial hypothesis that this is super weird. And there's my data array. Rats. Is a firewall locking me out? I'm gonna need a Vex energy signature to hack the system. A severed head will be ideal. Please decapitate Vex at your earliest convenience. You just ripped its head right off. So cool. Now shoot the beam through both nodes at the same time to bypass the firewall. Initializing reboot. That tickles. And I am inundated with critical system errors. Believe it or not, that's a good thing. Can't reconnect without a little awkwardness. Right, Captain? Captain, please bounce the Vex laser off the panels until they hit the nodes.
Are calling up their premium units to stop you. There must be something very interesting in this thing.
operational.
Look, Guardian. The impact site is being sealed. It's like the planet is healing itself.
As a sentient, non-organic life form, I endorse this bizarre metaphor. Nessus lives! Survey mission complete. I am now analyzing data from the time of impact, which I will happily share with you after I learn what the surprise is.
Fair is fair. You were very helpful in guiding us here. So helpful. That Osiris is building you a relay in the helm. We're bringing you aboard as a planetary consultant.
I am rerouting power supplies to experience joy once again. And complete. Yay! I'll see you aboard the helm, neighbors.
All systems stable. Signal is clear. Initializing now.
Hello? Oh, there you are.
Welcome to the helm, failsafe.
Give me a second to recalibrate. It's the first time I've been off of the Exodus Black since. My creation. I've never been a guest before. Thank you for having me.
We need to know what happened on Nessus after the impact.
I see your politeness filter is also broken. Noted. Initially, the Vex responded with their usual exoplanetary impact protocol, but then a new signal emerged. Still Vex, but distinct.
Distinct? In what way?
Limited analysis indicates it's an alternate tessellation of the radiolarial substrate.
Put it simply, I may have spent centuries in the infinite forest, but I'm still a titan.
It's the same old song, but a new voice singing in a different key.
Is there some kind of corruption in the system? A cascading failure?
The opposite. It's emergent behavior. The machine version of rebelling against authority. You can relate to that, right, Osiris?
I'm sure I don't know what you mean.
This is the dawning of a new age. Even the Vex can see it. For the first time since the Black Fleet arrived, I feel like anything is possible. For centuries, the Witness pushed us toward a final confrontation. A battle we won at great cost. future is suddenly ours again. Now, we finally have time to grieve. To remember those who built a future they'll never see. And as old companions disappear, new friendships will form. They'll remind us that unity is our greatest strength. Perhaps one day, after the city is safe, Osiris and I will return to a dream we thought we'd lost forever. To make our own exodus into the stars. And explore the universe together.
That's a wonderful dream, Saint. One I share.
Must be nice to have someone to dream with.
Instead, I will vicariously share in your affection.
Yes, well, first we need to identify this new threat.
Come, Guardian. Let's secure what Failsafe needs to finish our analysis.